Hey guys, it's Eric here at Farpoint Farms. This year, for Halloween, I decided to share these with you. This is a very rare collection indeed. Man, Myth, and Magic, an illustrated encyclopedia of the supernatural. Now this 24 volume set came out in 1970, and these are extremely hard to come by at any price, let alone a reasonable one. I was lucky. I actually found this at a flea market, and I have had this in my collection now for 4 years. Look, I know that the internet has just about every piece of information you think you could want, but this encyclopedia, if you're into the paranormal, if you're into forgotten cultures, if you're into anything supernatural, paranormal, or beyond, this has it, and it has it in great detail. 200 academics put their minds to making these encyclopedia volume, and it was sort of re-released in 1995, although it was re-edited and changed up some. I've never seen a 1995 version of this set, only the 1970 version. I'm going to move the camera closer in here, but I want to show you just some of the beautiful artwork and macabre artwork. For instance, this one here is a bit disturbing, and that's kind of the theme. We have art from a forgotten era. We have articles on stuff that I didn't know existed, let alone saw in great detail. Look at that. This is an incredible, incredible encyclopedia, something you will never see again, something that the internet cannot duplicate. I've never found a website that covers all these topics in anywhere near the amount of detail that these books do. So what I'm going to do here for Halloween is we're going to get a little closer in on this collection. I'll show you some of the many pictures and articles that are in it, and I'll probably get you out there on the internet trying to find a set of your own. So let's enjoy this Halloween special here at Farpoint Farms. Well, here we are. I'm going to start in no particular order. This is volume 24, the last volume in the set. As you can see, this is a hardcover book, and it's got some years on it, but it's actually in pretty good shape. Frontiers of Belief, Special Contents and Index. That is volume 24. We'll go ahead and open this up, and you can see the quality is there. And some of these are pictures, some of these are paintings, remnants of an era long gone, my friends. The front page of each of these is going to have what's included, and you can see the amount of pages involved in this. 3,333 different pages of content in here. 1970 BPC Publishing Limited is where it came from. And some of the many articles are just incredible. Do-it-yourself astral travel. The 12 Channels of Man. Nightmare World of Austin Spare. So here are things that we just don't know about, and yet it goes into depth. Matchbox Miracles. Some of the art is incredible. The Black Cat of Calarchy. Things you've never heard about, things you never considered, and here they are. Voices from Nowhere, talking about EVPs. The Water Witch. I mean, some of this stuff is downright disturbing. Legions of Heaven and Hell, Spirits, Good and Evil, Devil and His Angels, The War in Heaven, and Demonic Possession. Some of the artwork is incredible. Patterns of Fate, Astrology. This is just one book of the series, and some of this stuff is downright frightening. Seances. Incredible. Seekers in the Darkness. Volume 10. And look at the disturbing photographs that are in this thing. Contents here, we go from Hercules all the way to Immortality. Possessed of more than human qualities, Hercules became one of the most important gods during this last years of paganism. Incredible stuff. Of Heaven and Hell. I'm don't know how much of this I want to share with you. Most of these pictures are somewhat disturbing, and the artwork somewhat disturbing. Some of the crafts somewhat disturbing, but it is incredible. And I don't know that there are any other videos or much on the internet about this encyclopedia, but if you've ever wondered about the unknown, this is the definitive encyclopedia to get into this sort of thing. The artwork from eras long gone, devils and gods mixing in here, Egyptians, you name it, it's all in here. And some of this stuff is truly frightening. A lot of what we as a modern society no longer take seriously, our ancestors took very seriously. And it makes you wonder if some of this stuff isn't based in some sort of reality. A lot of Egyptian stuff in this one. Mayans. Artwork from thousands of years ago. Incredible. It is an unusual thing for this channel to get into, but it's a part of the hobbies that I am into. Algonquin Indians. Interesting. And I have only read a fraction of this stuff, but here we are. And I guess this is where we'll live and leave this video. Hallows Eve. And look at the artwork here. Falling into hell. The angels. All Hallows Eve, or Halloween, was originally a festival of fire and the dead and the powers of darkness. It is the evening of October 31st, the night before the Christian festival of All Hallows or All Saints' Days. Interesting stuff here. Pumpkins and witchcrafts. Incredible work. I guess I'll leave it at that, my friends. I wanted to share this encyclopedia with you. Disturbing and in-depth. And not around anymore. Not since the 70s. So if you can find one of these, if you're into the occult, if you're interested in knowing what lies on the other side, well, man, myth, and magic, an illustrated encyclopedia of the supernatural might be just the series for you. But treat it as you would with everything. Caution. I'll see you next time, my friends. Take care.